Hey there folks, Jayborino here, continuing Ascension of Duran Dark Purposes, a custom campaign for Starcraft 1. We're heading into map 13, Space Merchants. The Kalmoran Combine has halted your advance past the planet's orbital platform, destroy their army, and show them no mercy. I don't believe there's been an explanation as to why the Kalmoran Combine is here. We did see them last mission, but by playing as the Protoss, we ended up destroying Cerebrit Thor. Presumably, if we would have played as the Terran, we would have had to destroy the Kalmoran Combine instead, surrounding the Cerebrit base, and then maybe in 13B, we'll be attacking the Cerebrit, I assume. I don't know, we're not there yet. Let's get going. Ding! I'm gonna miss that bell when we finish the last two missions. Map 14 is a cinematic, by the way. It's not a final mission, it's an epilogue. Duran, the Terrans have set up their forces on the planet's orbital platform. It will be impossible to get out of here until their forces are dealt with, sir. I don't know what these Terrans are up to, but I don't have time for their games. Patch their commander through. Ah, greetings, Duran. The name's Avalon. Nothing personal, but in case you haven't heard, there are some new boys in town that have paid us quite handsomely to dispose of you and your ragtag army. Oh, this makes sense. The UED is paying the Kalmoran Combine to kill us. Well, if you're so intent on destroying us, then by all means, be my guest. That's some serious confidence there, Duran. Considering they always start with like 4 bases and we only have 1 in every map. Don't think that we're surprised by your Zerg or Protoss allies, Duran. We've been tracking your guys for quite some time, and I know exactly what to do with you. Commence the assault, men. Well, he isn't wasting his time. Let's get to it, gentlemen. And again, I really like that Quetz was set up to be the Terran ally. Man, I could really go for some potato salad right about now. Yeah, sure, Quetz, whatever you say. Let's get mining. All heroes must survive as expected. And... oh, this is cool. So Zarius is set up here. And here's our Zerg. Ah, okay, so we have Terran and Zerg. This is going to be challenging and time-consuming. Anyway, let's just focus on our Terran for right now. And we do have the Shark Tooth. I am going to... go ahead and just keep making SCVs. Now, what I did do, because I am a cheating piece of shit, what I ended up doing was I did load up this map, and I used the vision cheat just to see where the flag was. I didn't really eye anything out. I assumed that these Protoss were hostile to me. In fact, it is Zarius, and he is helping us, so that's cool. We do have an uncontrollable friend here who's going to help us out, which is great, so hopefully he can get some good stuff done for us. I quite like it when the AI is Protoss on our side, because AI Protoss just... is such an asshole with, you know, Maelstrom and High Templar Storm, so assuming that we can keep them alive, we're in good shape. Anyway, the flag is up in the upper left. I'm not sure who we have to bring to it. I think it was Quetz. It might not matter, though, but we just have to throw him in a shuttle, and we'll take him over there. So let's do that early on. I don't even really know what it gets us. I just looked to where it was, so let's just go ahead and do this. In the past, flying units don't really work, so we'll just go ahead and stick with what we've got. Let's get siege mode right away. And let's just keep getting drones. Not very good tech here right away, but that's okay. What I do like about this over something like Warcraft 3, say, is that it allows you to share your resources between allies, whereas Warcraft 3, it's always split and kind of annoying. So luckily, we don't really have to worry about it. Another nice thing here is that the Protoss are scouting out the map for us. It's also really tempting to destroy this Nexus, but when I tried to kill my AI... allies last mission, they got really, really mad and ended up attacking me. So let's avoid that this time. Let's go ahead and just keep getting SCVs. We do have a nuclear silo, not really my first preference for an add-on, but that's okay. And do we have like a group of supply depots somewhere? No, we don't. All right, get them. Get them, Zarius's forces. So that's nice. They're going to allow us to, let's make these all into spore, not crawlers, or colonies for now. Let's just go ahead and get some base level upgrades, and we need a lot of minerals. And then once we have that dropship, we can also fly around and look for another base. This doesn't look like it would be a real base anyway, so let's just avoid it for now and focus on getting that flag, and then we'll worry about everything else. So let's just keep getting drones, and I do want to start getting a lot of my Zerg ground upgrades. If we can get up to like plus 10 or whatever we could get last mission, we're in really good shape. This map is huge, so the opportunity to take many bases is there. Let's just go ahead and get a few more. We might as well not stop making this stuff right here. I don't know where the enemy is going to attack me from right now, so let's just siege this tank up right here. And we'll leave Zarius out on the bridge to keep an eye out for them. But I want to use this opportunity. Actually, let's take Zarius with us in case we need him to get whatever's on this flag. But I want to use this opportunity to see, you know, kind of what's around the map. So let's go ahead and get a Queen's Nest so we can get to a hive and just keep getting our upgrades. I need to start getting Terran upgrades as well. Please don't be stuck. I don't think he'll be stuck, but he might be stuck. And not a lot of room in this base. I'm sure there will be room as we push out, but for now, not really good spots to build a lot of stuff. Let's go ahead and get an engineering bay right here. So we have double engineering bays. That's fine. I just realized I flew this shuttle up here without even thinking, but I guess, again, I used the vision cheat, so here we are. Sort of cheating. Here comes the enemy. But what's really nice is that because Zarius is chasing him, we have full vision on him, which is awesome. So let's go ahead and move out here and siege up. And I would like to get a science vessel early on so that we can scout. So let's do this, and let's keep an eye on where this fellow is going, because he may very well try to nuke me. Okay, did I miss it? It's up here. It's definitely up in this upper left corner, so let's... Here we go. There's the flag. Secret found. Okay, from what I can tell, this is just giving us full vision of yellow. That's actually one of the best secrets I've ever seen. Oh, look at Zarius. Oh, I love you, Zarius. Good work, buddy. And for now, I'm just sort of wasting time. Just wasting time. I could move over and take those 2 mineral patches. And in fact, I know this is crazy, but I'm going to because I really need to get a ComSat add-on. So let's go ahead and throw down a... Let's go ahead and throw down a command center right here. And let's go ahead and start getting my infantry weapons, level 1. And we're just going to get a lot of tanks, and we're going to start getting a ton of Zerg air forces, I suppose. No, ground forces, because we already started the upgrades. Let's go ahead and get a hive. We need more hatcheries for sure, so let's go ahead and start getting these. And then I'm going to use my dropship to just look around the upper right to see if maybe there's a base to take. We're not getting attacked because Zarius is really... I mean, first off, he's getting rid of all these spider mines, which are going to be a pain in the ass. Oh, this is like a light blue. That's kind of confusing because I'm normally used to that faction... being neutral. That's okay. Where is my shuttle? I don't want to risk losing this stuff. I assume these folks can't die. Let's double check. All heroes must survive. That's about what I expected. Okay. And hopefully the Shark Tooth, I assume, has passive health regeneration. Got this guy coming up. And let's go ahead and move the dropship up here. I'm going to keep making tanks. Let's keep making tanks. No problem. Nuking could be an option. I mean, I have a nuclear silo. It's a lot of supply, but I suppose in the long run, it's not that big of a deal. Let's go ahead and get another hatchery. We can get level 2. Gas is going to be an issue. Let's go ahead and throw one more guy in here. And we need more gas. And let's just keep looking around, seeing if there's a base to take. So we'll just shift-click all this area up. Looks like there's an area up here that we can take. I'm going to go ahead and expand my Zerg influence up here. And Captain Quetz, who had his suspicions earlier, you know, we're working with the Zerg, talking about Kerrigan, but he's seems to be here for the long haul at this point. He seems totally fine with it, so I'm not sure what his deal is. One thing here is it's going to be challenging to hotkey all my production structures. It definitely is going to be hard. One really nice thing here is that the enemy can only get to me through one path, and it seems like maybe if I set up a bunch of defense in this middle section, that might be the only way they can get to us. I found a base up here. Is this connected by land? It is, so let's go ahead and send this fellow down, and I'm going to go ahead and build another command center up here with a ComSat station. Build it close to the gas. Actually, over here is fine. Long gas mining really doesn't bother me. It never did, so let's go ahead and... we need the academy, which we can actually just make right here. Since we're here... Going well, going well. Oh, did the Protoss take this base? I did not give you permission to do that, sir. Well, I do like that they're expanding, and I do want to be in the position to help them when the time is right. So let's just go ahead and keep these folks sieged, just in case the enemy decides to push out against me. All right, Infested Terran, you're up, because I am not prepared for this at all. Get in there. That could have been better. Okay, Zarius, any help would be useful at this moment. Let's go ahead and just get a bunch of Zerglings, and we need adrenal glands. And I have made a slight mistake. We just have to wait for these Zerglings to finish to hopefully save my life. Because frankly, let's get over here and kill these 3. Nice, run away. And I didn't expect them to come that way. And that's okay. Ultimately, it's alright. We should be okay here. Yes, Zerglings saved the day. Let's go ahead and get Overlord movement speed, and now we have enough Zerglings to potentially save our lives. We've got this coming up. We've got this base that's done. Oh, dear. This is going to be... It's really hard to keep track of everything that we have, and it's really tempting to just make a giant air force, as it usually is. Where's my dropship? I don't really care about my dropship, so we're just going to send it all through the middle here. Got a small blue force that's coming and attacking us. All right, let's go ahead and get a second spire. Let's go ahead and get a greater spire, and I'm doing the unthinkable. I'm doing the unthinkable. So let's go ahead and we need overlords and lots of overlords. It's O, not V. I keep hitting V. Ah! And here's Zarius taking care of himself for the most part, it looks like, going in with storms, and that's why I really love Protoss AI, is because they're going to use those special abilities to the best of their advantage, like I never will. So let's check this middle section to see if this is, you know, what we really want here, and I'm just gonna get a lot of drones. Oh my god, so many wraiths. Do I even have a Hydralisk Den? I don't. Okay, well, we need to make a Hydralisk Den. I've neglected my Zerg base, if that's not plain right now. But this is also why we made this stuff. Let's go ahead and throw down some creep colonies again, and hopefully survive long enough. Okay, Mutalisks. And Mutalisk. Luckily, these are only wraiths, so who cares, right? I mean, I care, but ultimately not the biggest of deals. I sort of wish that my ally would have decided to stick around and help me. Spore. Let's go to make a few more. Here. And we have Mutalisks coming up. My Hydralisk Den is done. My Queen's Nest is going to go down, but that doesn't really bother me. All right, Mutalisks. Yeah. Bring them into this. Bring them into the spores. And did they get distracted? They may have gone into my ally, which is good. Okay, so let's keep focusing on setting up here. I see another base here right in the middle of the map. We might want to go and take that. Alternatively, we just do what I was saying. We go ahead and we get... It looks like this whole area is like free to build in. The enemy may come for me. It seems like kind of random where they decide to go. So let's go ahead and just start getting all of our upgrades the way that we need them. Overlords and Overlords. And then Mutalisks. And then we need to go ahead and saturate this base. Gas is going to be the main issue later on, but for right now we're okay. Let's go ahead and set up all of our refineries. So we have 4 bases. This should be okay for now. Actually, let's cancel these and wait, and then we'll get a ComSat, and then we're going to start scanning around. We need marine range. Simple upgrade, and we might as well start mining from here. Oh, wait. ComSat. There's so many things to worry about on this map. That's why it's a little frightening. Let's go ahead and, well, we'll leave those Mutalisks be right now. Okay, you guys go ahead and start mining gas, and now we need minerals for now. Add-on complete. Okay, we'll get a few SCVs over here. We've got our 2 armories starting, where we're going to start getting ship weapons and ship plating. Because it's not an end mission unless you make a giant unnecessary victory fleet, if only to make things a little easier for myself. It really seems like my Protoss buddies have things mostly under control right now. Mostly under control, so we should be pretty safe. Let's go ahead and keep mining here and keep mining here. It looks like my red Protoss buddies are aggressively expanding, which is awesome. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and start making things up here because I don't have space really anywhere else. Let's go ahead and start getting our science facility for a physics lab. And we're just going to keep getting a bunch of those air upgrades. My Terran base is pretty well defended. Let's go ahead and get Stim Pack in case we want it for later, because we do have medics, and in fact, I'm going to get a few of them. This could be better saturated. We're going to need more Overlords, too. So this is just Macro City right now. Just need to saturate all these bases. I mean, these bases are really light on minerals. I need to saturate this base. This is where it's happening right here. These are the minerals. Okay, and I kind of want to just get more Hydralisks right now, just to defend myself. We can worry about supply later. Look at this. They're just expanding aggressively. And I really want to push out and try to take out an enemy base before they get too aggressive with me. Okay, so let's go ahead and move this down here and get a physics lab, and then I want you to move and start making more
Research complete.
More starports. Let's go ahead and get one more over here. And then we're going to need a lot of supply depots too. So now I feel safer. Let's go ahead and queue this stuff up. Level 2. I suspect we're only going to be able to go up to level, or 3-3 this roundabout, but I don't know. Where do we want to go first? I mean, we have some vision on yellow, so frankly, I don't really want to mess around with yellow because we don't have to. I assume there's going to be a lot of ghosts, so we're going to get locked down to shit, but that's also why we're going to have Devourers and Guardians to cover when our stuff is locked down. Okay, looking good, looking good. These are still upgrading. And then all of you keep getting into mining. Basically, red is around right now to allow us time to get set up. That's what they're for. Did I not queue up another? Oh, I just saw that you can't build there. All right, let's go ahead and get this. And then we're going to take one SCV and just start making supply depots like crazy. Okay, and then we can go ahead and get a couple battle cruisers in the works. We can bring the Shark Tooth with us, though it is obviously very risky. Very, very risky to do. Let's go ahead and bring this stuff over. And over. And I do want to take another base. I could take these middle minerals, but that's just Prime asking to get murdered by the enemy for sure. I guess I just need to start throwing down missile turrets everywhere too, because I don't know where the enemy's going to attack. They haven't really come out of the woodwork yet. I feel like one of the AI is definitely... It probably isn't even online. Like, yellow doesn't seem to have really moved out. They went out with a couple... Oh, yes! 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 Yes, Sirius. They went out with a couple ghosts early on, but that was about it. Okay, and I don't see a problem with just setting up missile turrets everywhere. You guys go ahead and mine. Restoration, probably going to be something we want later on. And again, I could get a lot of SCVs up here. The issue is just going to be supply later on for like our battle cruisers and stuff. So let's get a bunch of overlords. +2 coming up. All right. Oh, Valkyries I didn't really think about. I didn't really give Valkyries any... I didn't give Valkyries the consideration that they deserve. But again... Zarius taking out a lot of them right now so that I don't have to worry about them. Oh, that's... Oh, Zarius, you're the man. You are the man. Okay. Send this up here. And what I kind of want to do is send a drone down to take these minerals, and maybe I can Nidus Canal to it or something. I wonder if I just sat around long enough if Zarius could just smash through. It looks like there's 3 Terran bases. But it really seems like Zarius can sort of do all this himself, and I just need to support him.
Research complete.
Because I have not been attacked for the longest time, and it's awesome. And the only way that the enemy can come over here, it looks like, is through this ground path. So we should be totally safe here. We just set up a bunch of missile turrets, and then we're square. So let's go ahead and change a rally point of all my starports to this battle cruiser. Okay, and then when those add-ons are done, we're just going to go ahead and queue up battle cruisers. And cancel that. We need supply depots. What do you know? On the plus side, we got a ton of free space up here. And look at this. The AI is trying to expand on me. What a bunch of dicks. Okay, so let's just grab a small group of Marines and medics and go and secure this, because I want this and I don't want them to have it. It seems like the AI also wants to aggressively move out and take bases. So we have to try to secure as much of the map as possible while we wait. No problem, though, and currently we just have to make a lot of supply depots for Terran. We've already got a lot of supply for Zerg. Let's go ahead and start getting a bunch of Mutalisks, and I gotta move these Overlords. They're kind of in the way. Get 'em, Marines. You can do it. Good work. Okay, let's keep making supply depots. It's gonna be like a little supply depot farm in here. Sort of, if that's what you want to call it. Battle cruisers.
Your forces are under attack.
And we have a battle cruiser here, and it looks like my medics can slightly out-heal how fast it can kill me. So we should be able to kill it now. Come on now. Come on now. Don't run out of energy. Perfect. And then let's wipe this out. Go ahead and grab one of our SCVs. And the AI is not aggressively coming to try to defend this, or they may be, but red is right in their path. Red has a solid foothold right here, and it looks like the enemy AI has to walk through there if they want to get to me. So we are square right now. My Zerg base has been left alone for the longest time. Let's go ahead and queue up +3, and we'll see if we can get +4 once this is done. We might as well get more upgrades because we're sort of swimming in cash. And this is +3. All right, so we're coming up with really, really good upgrades. And where do we want to make more supply depots? I just don't want my SCVs to get stuck because then they're a waste of supply and I have to like move things over to try to track them down and kill them, and I don't want to do that.
Good day, Commander.
Okay, let's go ahead and move down here. This is going to be my staging point. And let's go ahead and start moving my Mutalisks down here as well. And we have some not really. I was going to say we have some okay defense, but not really. Anyway, I'm taking these minerals. I'm going to need them later as we get set up here. And on a map so huge, I never thought I'd say that my issue is sort of space. There's just not enough space. Like these like stupid little unbuildable places. It's silly. Just for now, we're going to get Devourers. I'm going to get a bunch of Devourers. And then, let's go ahead and change my rally point for these hatcheries. And I should hotkey these, but I have other production facilities hotkeyed. Okay, so you're going to be 7, 6, 5, 4. And then my ComSat is going to be 0 and 9. Oh, yes. That's what I'm talking about. And then we're just waiting for upgrades. The Jayborino story. And we do have, you know, Zarius and Quetz and the Sharktooth at home. I'm not even going to risk them. They're very powerful. So don't get me wrong. I want to use them, but I don't have to, so I'm not going to. I also could throw a couple Valkyries in there. So basically something gets acid spores thrown on it by Devourers, and then that's it. We don't really have to worry about anything else beyond that. Some of these are running out of minerals, so I'm going to transfer some of these down to my new base. Not too many. Let's come on down here. I could get... Let's go ahead and get another ComSat station. And then I might just throw down turrets, just all in this, like, make clusters of turrets around this base, because I anticipate the enemy sending air units. The enemy AI seems very passive, and I'm grateful for that, but also a little wary. All right, so Mutalisks... Mutalisks, and what hatchery? I missed a hatchery somewhere. And only one Mutalisk here, because otherwise we have too many groups set up. Okay, so this is all blue, and I'm thinking we're going to come down here and try to smash through this base first, because that AI has been very active against me. And it's possible that once we destroy it, the other ones will come online, but I'm not sure. I'm not too worried about this mission at this point. We have Zarius on our side. He has not attacked, but neither is the AI for the longest time. And this sort of happened in the last map too. The AI just became very, very passive. Very, very, very passive. And I'm okay with that, but I'm also a little tentative about it. So let's go ahead and bring the Overlords down. They're cheap detection. And then you all are going to be Guardians. That's very expensive. Upgrades are done. What do we got here? Not done yet. Not done yet. All right, so this is level 3. I'm not gonna mess around with that because we're short on gas right now. Very tempting to kill my own allies thing here because I want this, but unfortunately it's too late. All right, +3 is the max, but that means that we are completely upgraded, and I could go ahead and get my remaining ones just for gags, but I don't really want to risk it. We have a lot of supply left for Zerg, so I could attack with both air and ground. Okay, and then just keep making battle cruisers, and I feel like we have a really good composition set up here, and maybe just throw in a few Valkyries, and then we have nothing to worry about. But again, we're facing Terrans, so at most what they're going to do is they're going to irradiate my flyers. They're going to defense matrix their own stuff. They're going to lock down my battle cruisers. That's kind of the most that they can do, which is not a joke. That is a lot, right? And it's going to be really annoying. But with this amount of stuff, and it's all 3-3-3, I really don't think they'll be able to field enough before. I mean, because we're wielding such a force of destruction with this group of stuff that I just don't think. Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. Is there something here? No, he just wanted a storm there. Thanks. Thanks for storming my Devourer, friend. But we can field so much destructive power with this group that I really don't think we have to worry about too much. I would like to just make a bunch of Mutalisks and follow up. Once the Valkyries are dead, the Valkyries are going to kill themselves in our Devourers. Granted, Valkyries are very good anti-air against everything, but once the Valkyries die, we should be in better shape. Now, I assume it's kill everything, right? No, it's just kill all the Kelmorian commanders, so we can cut our way through and try to find him. He might be right here, actually. Yep, there he is. Lots of... Oh, yes. So the AI, the enemy AI is totally busted. You can kind of tell. It's just totally broken. On the plus side, they're probably maxed out on Marines or something, which means that they're not putting supply into other important units. Cool. All right, well, sort of a freebie win here. Let's go ahead and take my battle cruisers. Attack and attack. And just have my Devourers follow these fellows. And then we're going to have all my Overlords follow them as well. And then we have more battle cruisers. Is something actually attacking us? It doesn't seem like it. It doesn't seem like it. Maybe it was Zarius storming me again because he got the willies and thought that there was something out to get him. Okay. Attack here and attack here. And I expect that this blue Terran is going to react savagely against me. The issue with killing these SCVs is that it's freeing up supply for them to make more stuff. All right, here comes all of the anti-air Devourers. Devourers, go. Devourers, go. All right, they're all acid spored. Good God, that's so many Wraiths. It's a lot of Wraiths, but we have Devourers, and we're not really losing any battle cruisers. But we're just going to go ahead and make battle cruisers to rally up here. So I assume that's the majority of their air force. We lost 1 Guardian, no Devourers, and 4 battle cruisers. And here they come trying to valiantly defend their base, but we are just going to go ahead and cut a swath straight to the Kelmorian commander if we can. And probably not kill everything, just kill in a path directly to him, which theoretically will wipe out this faction.
Your forces are under attack.
Okay, and again, I suspect that I destroyed their air force right now, so I don't really have to worry about this. My Guardians are cutting off their ground forces as they're stuck in this choke point. Let's move forward with the remainder of this stuff. And what's this guy look like? He does a lot of damage, 152. Can we just Yamato him? Like a lot? All right, we're Yamatoing him like a million times. That got him. Nice try, Duran, but you've only killed a clone. Weren't expecting that, were ya? I mean, I sort of was, because there are 3 bases. These guys did not go neutral, so I do have to destroy everything. Well, it looks like we're going to destroy every clone until we find the right one. Apparently, each base houses 1 clone. I'm almost certain at this point that it's yellow is probably the real one, but it's kind of hard to say. Moving with the Devourers, keep us safe. Lots of battle cruisers coming up, and we're going to rally these down here. Preferably before they finish, so we can get these rally points set up properly. And then, let's just make Mutalisks. Might as well get these hatcheries working on something, right? Yeah, and sure, Overlord, sensory, whatevers, antenna. And yeah, if this AI wants to remain active, we're killing it. And then from here, we can cut over to yellow. Now, the question is the AI remaining active? We can take our small strike force of Marines and Medics to kind of come over here, walk your way all the way down this little area, and see if they tried to retake this base. Because it's possible that they didn't, and we don't really have much to worry about. But this group is crazy. There was no lockdown. I don't think I saw any lockdown, so that makes this not too bad. All right, just kill that thing. All right, Devourers, get in there. I might want to even make more Devourers. It's hard to say, but we've definitely taken out most of blue. It might be worth my while to bring just a bunch of SCVs down here to clean this up, but I don't know. I'm skeptical on whether that's really necessary. As long as we've taken out the majority of the infrastructure here, we have very little to worry about. All right, here come more battle cruisers, fresh battle cruisers, and I do also want to bring up SCVs to repair, but honestly, we're on the warpath here. The only thing that worries me is that the enemy AI is just completely busted and is just saving a ton of units in their bases. And also, I'm killing this stuff right now because I want to make sure. I want to make sure that they have nowhere to fall back to. So, like, this crap I don't even care if I lose battle cruisers to this. I have so much money. I don't have unlimited gas per se, but I've got a lot of gas, so I could rebuild a lot of this stuff.
Forces are under attack.
Okay, keep this up. Devourers. No irradiate. I'm not seeing any irradiate, so I should have been kind of more wary of that from earlier, and I wasn't. Okay, they didn't leave anything here, but where did all my Marines go? They definitely all died to something. There was probably a spider mine there or something.
All crews reporting.
Okay, coming over here. Keep wiping all this stuff out, and there's definitely more production to blue, but I don't know where. Where did all those... I made Mutalisks. Oh, there they are. Where did these go? We're going to turn these into Guardians because we just need anti-ground destructive power at this point.
All crews reporting.
And again, I'm wiping out most of blue because I just don't want them bothering me. Once we kill yellow, I might go straight for this purple base. Or whatever it is, it's like black. It might be black or dark purple. It was always hard for me to discern what that color was when I play the original.
Your forces are under attack.
Okay, keep it up. And you know what? Just because I hate you... Oh, never mind. I didn't even need to demotto that. What a waste.
Receiving transmission. Make it happen.
Okay, Devourers, get in there. Get in there, Devourers. And I feel bad, because I feel like this was meant to be a lot more challenging than it is. Like, obviously, there was meant to be more to this, because we're just smashing through these enemy bases, and I feel like genuinely bad about it. There's lots of battle cruisers here, but that doesn't matter. Lead with the Guardians first. We'll cover them. And didn't I make more Guardians up here? You guys just start attacking down the center. We're going to make Mutalisks and Mutalisks and Mutalisks that will become Devourers.
Rescue gas.
Okay, get in there. Everybody get in there. Don't be afraid, Guardians. Just get in there. Just get in there. Don't be nervous. Yes, kill the missile turrets. And we're just cutting a swath to this Avalon commander. And how much energy do we have for Yamato? Let's try this again. Oh, God, he one-shots... No, he doesn't one-shot, but he two-shots Guardians. Alrighty, so you've killed 2 of my clones. That leaves 2 more of us, but which one am I? Oh, there's 2, so there's a... It looks like there's a base here. Might as well just start scanning around. And 1 down here. And how long is this? How long has this been? It's 11 o'clock. I'm going late into the night. It's late for me. Not that late, but a little late. Okay, and same thing with yellow. We're just going to make sure they stop all production because I'm sick of them. I don't like them one bit. You all are going to be Devourers. And I truly can't imagine. I cannot imagine what could stop us at this point. Like, we are way ahead of the curve. Just bad rallies are the only thing that I can imagine would cause us heartache right now. All right, don't worry about this command center. Don't worry about it too much, buddy. Kill the SCV, but unless you see this guy producing anything, don't worry about it. I'll leave you here. You can destroy it. That's fine. All right, come on down. 10 fresh Devourers on the way. And you think, Jayborino, you should have played this one square. You know, you should have played this one not in a cheap way. And I say to you, yeah, I see your point, but not enough to have actually played this differently. Because this would have been just the worst type of slog playing it vanilla. I mean, this is vanilla, right? But by playing it with just straight up...
Take it slow.
Not cheese, I suppose. Okay, come on over and snipe this. I don't want any errant science vessels bothering me later. It seems like maybe a lot of the annoying stuff has been removed. Like, I didn't see any lockdown or irradiate, but those are also huge boons for these races, so I'm surprised that they're not here. As usual, let's lead with the Guardians. Let's wait for my second group of Guardians. And we're just going to start cutting a path over to this Avalon. Just get on over there, friends. And then follow up with the battle cruisers, and then we'll just have our groups of Devourers follow around everything else. All right, so these can kill my Guardians fairly quick. So let's get rid of the Valkyries because I'm not bothering to micro and split anything up. And I should, but I'm not. All right, Devourers just get in there like crazy. And let's keep moving in. It doesn't seem like their rates, it seems like they never research Cloak either. Again, I think it's partly that the AI just seemed busted. Like, maybe I'm too in the mindset of when I was playing Insurrection and Retribution, where you had a huge map like this and you're fighting 3 to 4 AI Usually 2, right? But you're playing like 2 or 3 AI on really hard difficulty, and then all of a sudden, like, they're all attacking you constantly, and they never, like, turn off. They're just always there. I don't... Oh, there's the Avalon. Can we just kill this one like normal? Can we just kill him like normal? There we go. Stop killing my clones, you assholes. Indeed. Did we make the baby cry? Sounds like someone's afraid. I mean, yeah, I would be a little afraid too. We've just completely annihilated, like, everything of his. Battle cruisers, battle cruisers, battle cruisers. Not enough gas. Who cares? We're going straight for the last base. And unless something happened where... What mission was it? Was it last mission? No, it wasn't last mission. It was like 2 missions before that where the enemy had like 1 billion Dragoons in their base. You remember that? That was nuts. Where like the last enemy suddenly turns on and gets really mad at everything you've been doing. What are these guys trying to do? I saw them defense matrix. That's just a normal... That's just a normal upgrade that doesn't need to be researched for science vessels. So I have no idea. Alrighty. And then we're just going to move on in. Was that a radiate? What was that? Or was that EMP? He EMP'd me. Who cares? Let's go. Keep it up. And Mutalisks. With our remaining gas, we'll get some Mutalisks. It's fine. Alright, so let's push through here. We shouldn't have anything to Yamato with. And here we go. See, now it seems like Blue has all of their abilities turned on. So as sort of anticipated, this last group is going to be a pain in the dick. Alright, Guardians, you need to get in there. Where is the Avalon clone? Or no, he's not the clone, he's the real one. Maybe if we can just kill him, this is over. I think we still have enough here. But where did he go? That's a little concerning that he's just gone. Alright, we need the Guardians just to kind of clean this up. Yeah, he's... Oh, there he is. Alright, everybody get in there. Just hit the guy, and this is over. Yeah, he's getting smoked by Guardians. That should do it. You got me, you bastard. Good show, mate. Who says that when they died? Good work, you killed me. Alright, I'm not going to show the epilogue because there's still technically another mission. It's the same mission, right? But I'm going to show it at the end of the next mission. And now that I know what these maps entail, the next one that I play, I feel like I can be way more aggressive with. I don't have to screw around. I can just make mass carrier. I mean, I did already make mass carriers, but I could just make mass carriers again and just wipe the Zerg off the goddamn map. Because we already did a Protoss v Zerg map, and we did a mixed ground force. So now, well, I don't know. With the amount of Devourers that we saw, maybe I will do a ground force. That next mission might be more annoying than this one. Unless we still have a Zerg base. If we don't have a Zerg base with those Guardian Devourer combo to cover my capital ships, mass carrier might not necessarily work. We'll see, though, because I'm just suspecting it's going to be more annoying. I'm calling it now. Anyway, I'll see you next time for the finale, and then we'll also show map 14, which is the epilogue. Bye now.